What's up, guys and I would say guys and gals, gods and goddesses. So I'm going to start a series, and I'm just going to randomly every day because I want to use my abilities, use my spiritual insight and my gifts for a cause. And so I'm going to be doing readings on things like injustices and unsolved cases. And for example, today's reading is Chauvin Thoughts Part 1. So I'm going to do Derek Chauvin, the officer who murdered in broad daylight for no reason, George Floyd, and potentially some of the other officers like Tao and the other two. I'm going to start a series on them. And today's series is going to be a really quick video called Chauvin's Thoughts Part 1. Now, I have to put a disclaimer out there. This is my spiritual ability and my spiritual gift and insight. Others may not even feel like it's real, but mine is real, and it's proven to be real from the gift that I've been able to share with some other people and watch it manifest in their life. The readings that I've done for other people have proven to be real and have proven to be prophetic. So I'm using my prophetic gift and my gift of spiritual insight to get insight and clarity into this situation. So today's question was, how does Derek Chauvin, or how do you say his name, Chauvin, whatever, the Minnesota, I think he wrote Minneapolis, was he state or city? I don't know. But anyway, the police officer who killed Derek Chauvin, the police officer who killed George Floyd. So today I just wanted to know, how does he feel about being arrested? What came out on the bottom is the Three of Swords. So I looked at his mugshot, and in sight, it didn't look like he was too worried about it. But in insight, I got a reading, and the reading says he's disappointed. The Three of Swords coming on the bottom of the deck is somebody who's disappointed, someone who is not happy about a situation, maybe experiencing a little pain. So he's not happy at all that he was arrested. I was thinking it didn't appear that he cared. On the mugshot, potentially that's him. Some people are saying that's not even him. But he is distraught about it. But the King of Cups is right under there, and the Queen of Cups is somebody who is kind of like able to be a little stoic regardless of the storm around them. So although he may be disappointed, he may be able to put on a face, not showing that he's actually disappointed or trying not to let it faze him. But he is disappointed. Then we have Seven of Wands that came out. In this deck, the Seven of Wands means several different things. I'll go and get it late. But the Seven of Wands is somebody who is willing to fight back. So feeling pressure from outside influence, feeling attacked, feeling like people are coming for him, feeling like the opposition is against him, feeling like he's up against the wall fighting for his life or fighting for his freedom. And the Sun is right after it. So it's like fighting for his life. The Seven of Wands and the Sun being back to back. Fighting for the Sun, fighting for his life, fighting for if you have children, this could also represent children too, but just fighting for a better life, standing his ground. If you look at both of these are the Sun. So I feel like the Sun represents freedom, the Sun represents life, the Sun represents vitality and energy, the Sun represents he's gonna fight for himself. Yes, he's disappointed, but he's not gonna give up, and he's gonna fight for his ability to kill people and still not go to jail for it. Then we have Nine of Swords and the Judgment card. But even with all that being said, there is some anxiety because he's worried about the judge, he's worried about the judgment, like his sentence, he's worried about the court system. He has some anxiety about what's going to happen to him and what his future is as it pertains to the court. But judgment also represents divorce. We know that he's going through a divorce. So he could also be worried about that as well, because we know that his wife filed for divorce. So he has some anxiety, he has some disappointment, and even though he may try to keep on a brave face, he's not happy about what's going on right now. So part 1 or day 1, Derek Chauvin's thoughts is he's not happy now. You probably don't care about his thoughts, but I just wanted to do a series on it because I want to know, do people feel Is he feeling the repercussions for his actions, or is he just happy that he potentially increased in rank or got some power within his hate group that he was a part of? So, but before I go on today's reading, I want to see how he feels about his wife filing a divorce. So all swords came out. We got the Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Two of Swords, which is mental energy. It's also the energy of Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But the swords is somebody who's in their mind. But if you look at this, it's like a person being like dead or in a cell. And then the Knight of Swords is somebody fighting, someone willing to fight to the end. And then the Two of Swords is a decision or a stalemate and the inability to compromise. Two people fighting each other and the inability to compromise. But before they get there, it might be some sort of a thought or somebody just thinking about it. It's on his mind heavy. And then we have the Ten of Rods on the bottom, the Ten of Rods, and the Five of Pentacles right under that. So he may not be happy about this loss of his marriage. A lot of people are saying it was a chess move or it was a smart move in order for them to secure assets and also, you know, things of that sort. But honestly, I'm feeling, and I didn't do a reading on it, but this is my personal thoughts, is that the wife wants to protect herself and her family from harm and doesn't want to be associated with a person like him. So that's just my personal thoughts, but other people may think otherwise, which is okay. But anyway, it does not look like he's happy about this. He's worried about the loss. The Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles is somebody worried about losing something. And the Hermit is lonely, isolation, and loneliness. So he feels lonely, he feels isolated, and he feels sorry for his loss. But too bad you don't kill people and think everything is going to remain the same in your life. So, but anyway, he's all in his mind about this divorce. So yes, this one over here, the Nine of Cups came out. That's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's also the card for emotions and emotional fulfillment. So he's feeling, on one end, he's just not happy about what's going on. But potentially the Nine of Cups could represent one of them. I don't know if any of them are water signs, but it could also just represent wanting wish fulfillment, but, you know, being burdened about losing something that he wanted, which was his marriage. So yeah, so not happy. He's not happy, which he deserves to not be happy. But this is today's episode of Chauvin's Thoughts Part 1.